Hope you're doing very well. This is like the 5th time that I've tried to film this. And part of it is Hugo's fault. He's now sat in his bed, he's just been told off because he's head-butted his way. We've got I'm upstairs and we've got like old doors up here, and downstairs, downstairs are quite new, so they shut properly, but these don't. They've like been glossed up to the eyeballs over the years, so they don't shut. So he's head-butted his way into the spare room, which has wool all over the floor in bags and boxes, but still all over the floor, because I'm sorting it out. Because these shelves, which we are using as bedside tables, they're like half Billy bookcases from IKEA. They're going to soon not be there. We're just going to have little bedside tables, and they're going to have yarn on. So I've sort of been, and I'm planning on doing that this weekend, hopefully. So I've been sort of organising all that. Sorry, I'm looking at the time and then making sure Kirk's not pulling up, because he'll just go hello and start talking to me. So there's wool all over the floor. Sorry, I feel like I'm presentating things. Being organised, and he's just rammed his way in there and started doing the dig on a ball, and it's just a massive mess. And what things have been chucked around and thrown about, and I'm not very happy with him. So I don't know where he's gone. Oh, he's in that corner. I don't know if you can see him because of the headboard. You see. And then, so I noticed, because he came running in with, I've got like 2 rounds of a granny square that I found in the bottom of a box. So, oh, I'll add that to the blanket. And he came running in with that. I was like, how did you get that? So, but then the first time, I feel like I was trying to, I don't have a lot to show. I have a few things that I've to show you. And I feel like I was trying to do too much of a, this is my work in progress, this is what I finished, this is what I plan to do next. When really, I'm in a bit of a slump, and I don't know, oh, and the first time I was swearing in it, so I thought I'd best not. I got a bit animated, got a bit excited, and also I was telling a story about poo. No. So, I feel like I'm in a bit of a slump, just with, I don't know, I don't even know how to describe it. I've not lost my crojo. I have a lot of yarn, I'm very, very lucky. Maybe I've got too much and that could be a problem, but I'm not getting rid of it, I'm not getting rid of it, so I know what to do, so then I'll have to buy more once I know what I'm doing. But I get a bit like, I don't know what to do. So obviously I've said that I want to make things for people for Christmas, and sorry, I've just had 2 thoughts of things that I need to tell you. Let me carry on. So I want to make things for people for Christmas, and I also am making things for my friend's baby who's due at the end of September. The first thing I want to tell you is we now know the sex. It is a little girl. They are thinking of the names Poppy or Grace at the moment, but that could all change. But everything is she's very healthy, everything's going well, mum's doing well. Both mum, dad, grandmas, granddads, friends, aunties, everyone's really excited. All the grannies, there's 3 grannies. Charlotte's mum, James's mum, and James's stepmom. All 3 grannies are going mad buying and knitting and, you know, planning. So very exciting. It's a little girl. I was convinced it was a boy, but I think really they both wanted a little girl. Obviously a happy, healthy baby is what everyone wants, but they're thrilled that it's a little girl. Yeah, so making things for friends coming baby, and I'm just like, I feel like I need to lean on the wall. Hi, I'm casual. Yeah, I just feel a bit like I sit and I don't know what to make, and I like have a whirlwind in my head of, I could do this, oh, but what if they don't like it? Or I could do this, but what would I use? Oh, I don't want to use that one in case I want to use it for something else. Or no, I best not just use a bit of that best not break into that ball of yarn, best not do this. And I like talk myself in and out of things. And part of it, I think, is I've still not mastered reading patterns, and I do think that makes a difference, because if I can read from a pattern, I can do that anywhere. If I'm relying on a video, first off, I can't do it if Kurt wants to watch something on TV, or if I want to watch them. Like, we watch things together. Quite often he watches the football, and I really don't mind him doing that. I've had comments, not on YouTube, but like personally comments like, oh, I wouldn't be sat watching football, but he likes it, and there's nothing, if there was something I'd rather watch or go and do, then that would be a priority to him. But if it's the matter of sitting watching telly at night after dinner and he wants to put the football on, I've really not got a problem with it. He works very hard, very, very, very hard, and I'm very well looked after by him. So if he wants to watch the football, I'm not gonna worry about it. So I think like relying on video tutorials doesn't help. And then I think like with the baby stuff, so Charlotte has said she's not asked for anything. You know, we've been out shopping and she's pointed out things that she likes, and I know what her style is like and taste is like, and you know, if you were to say, why don't you make this, I could tell you whether she'd like it or not. Generally, most baby things are lovely, but and as well, like with colours and things. And I know she likes quite neutral things, and she's fairly traditional, but plain traditional. Like, she's not massive. I can't imagine her to be massively into lacy things or anything that was like Victorian, or nothing too traditional, but like quite plain, simple. You know, the baby will be in knitted cardigans and crocheted cardigans and hats and shoes and booties and what have you. It's not just me making for this baby. There's lots of grandmas, and her own mum is knitting, so the baby will be a woolly baby. So I know that she'll like it. But then I suppose there's me not wanting to step on anyone's toes, and not wanting to make too much, not wanting to overwhelm anyone. And I think it's the same. It's not just that's just like, for example, because I think with like wanting to make stuff for people for Christmas as well is I'd get this when I buy people presents. It's not just making, but I am very conscious of, will they like it? Cost. I don't want to spend a fortune on something, but also I don't like to buy people things that I don't think they'll use. So I'm always grateful for presents, and no way does this reflect me, but I don't want to buy something for someone that I don't, sorry, I feel like I'm a floating head. I don't want to buy something for someone that I don't think they're going to use, that I think that they'll be like, oh yeah, lovely, and then be like, what should I do with that? Or make something for someone that I feel like they think they're going to have to keep because I've made it for them. But then I'm like, just get over it, just make it. If you want to make it, make it. And then I'm like, well, what if I get bored of making it halfway through, and then I've got to force myself to make it? Then what do I do? Like, I think I talk myself in and out of stuff, and it sounds ridiculous now that I'm saying it out loud, but it's just like, I sit, like I've made these, I'll show you. I've made these little tiny baby booties. It's a Jada in Stitches pattern. They're like a wrap slipper or something, I think it's called, or wrap booties. And they're dead easy to make. So if you have babies or dolls or anything to make for, and you want to really, really, like, as in watch the video once, you don't have to watch it again, simple booty thing. You do have to sew though, and I've not sewn this particularly well just here. But I'm sure we'll get over that. But yeah, little cute booty. She had a pom-pom on hers. I think they're blue with a white pom-pom on if you're looking for the video. I was like, oh, I could make these in a few colours. And then I'm like, oh, but what if they don't want them? What if they don't like them? And then I've made 10 pairs. I'm like, just get over it. Either make them or don't. And I think, I don't know what I'm trying to say. But like I have these great ideas of, for Kayla for Christmas, I'll make her an amigurumi doll or a unicorn or a, sorry, I hope you don't mind me poking my eye out. Or, because I made her a blanket last year. Oh, and like her mum said, Kirk's sister, oh, I'd love a blanket. If you crocheting, I'd love a blanket for Christmas. Meaning, like, you don't have to, but if you would want to do that, then she will greatly receive it. And I asked her what colour she likes, and she said, because her living room is grey with a bit of yellow, but she's not forced to want it in her living room. And she said she likes grey and yellow, and she likes navy, and she likes cream, I think. And so I'm like, should I save all the grey for her? What if I need to buy more grey? What yellow should she like? What should I do? Should I do a ripple blanket? Should I just do granny squares? But Kayla just got normal double crochet. Maybe I should just do double crochet because that's what she's expecting of me. I know, I'll just not do anything. And that's like what I do with everything. So I had a thought about making my Auntie Claire a granny square blanket, again in grey. Everyone just seems to like grey. I think it's quite a fashionable colour, isn't it? A grey granny square, and obviously a blanket made up of all these. But then the middle row, so like the first row, which is like, would be the 4 prongs, petals, what? Would just be in like a variegated yarn, and then the rest would be in grey, so it looked like little tiny flowers. And then I was like, and then I decided on the colours and everything. I'm like, but what if I want that grey for Kylie's blanket? What if she doesn't want a grey blanket? What if there's not enough? And so I ordered more grey, and then that came and it was a bit itchy. Well, I can't use itchy grey. I can't use itchy grey on a blanket. That's a terrible idea. So I'm just not going to bother doing anything, and I've not done it. And I'm like, I'm irritating myself because I think I just overthink things, and I get like too invested rather than just like, I want to make this to give to this person, or I want to make this to keep for myself. Because I forget what if I've already said this, but I have a rainbow cake. I might have already just said this. I'd said it at some point, but I don't know if it was in this one or the one that I had to turn off because I was swearing and Hugo had destroyed my entire wool collection. But I've got a rainbow cake, and I was thinking like an infinity scarf that was like a stripe of self-striping rainbow yarn, a stripe of grey like together in one scarf, and then as you twist it round, it's sort of, you can't tell where one finishes and one ends. It sounds more complicated than it is, just a scarf. And I started doing it, and I didn't really like the stitch, so I pulled it back, and then I started doing it and I made a mistake, so I pulled it all back, wound it up, put it back in the box. Why not just do it? So I don't know if it's that my yarn's not very well organised and there's a lot of it, so I'm just a bit overwhelmed when I get in there, or if I spend too much time looking on Pinterest, or not enough time looking for the right things, or like I really want to do a virus shawl, but I tried doing it and it went horribly wrong, so I've just not tried again. And that's stupid, because then when I do some, like I was really proud of these, and I know they look a bit wonky on camera, and also when the baby's got them on, they look a bit like Donald Duck feet. But so then I was like, I'll make 10 pairs of them, and then I'm like, oh, do they really want 10 pairs of them, different colours, matching hats? Who wants that? I'm like, that's a brilliant idea. It's a terrible idea. I feel like I've got angel and devil on my shoulder talking me in and out of stuff. But oh, sorry, I'm flipping my hair, and it's because it's wet and it's dry and it's itching me. But I feel like every video I've ever watched back of myself, I'm like doing this in it, and that's going to be a thumbnail now of me doing that, thinking I'm fabulous. I don't. What was the other thing? Oh yes. I had 2 bits of information. I've told you one. Don't turn that hand around. I've told you one. And I wanted to remember. So yeah, I don't know if I'm in a bit of a slump. I don't know if I've lost my crojo. I don't think so, because I do still want to do things, but it's just knowing what. So help me. What should I do? Like, but then, can anyone help me? Can anyone help? Sorry, I feel like I'm slowly losing the plot, and I also feel like I'm a bit of a Debbie Downer in this one as well. And I'm not. I mean, if this is like my major problem at the minute, I'm really lucky. Some people have got way worse problems and not knowing what to crochet. But I'm starting to like get a bit agitated about it, and I don't want to feel like that. I want it to be the thing that relaxes me when I'm otherwise agitated. So, is this normal? Do you ever feel like this? What do you do? Should I just keep making granny squares? Then I'm like, not everyone, maybe people don't like granny squares. I should not do everyone granny squares. What if they don't like them? The second thing of my 2 pieces of information that I had to tell you is the eager-eyes of you. The eager-eyed of you. Does that make sense? Those of you with eager eyes. The beady eye. No, just some of you might have noticed that I've changed the name of my channel ever slightly. So before it was Ruthie Pink Pumpkin, and that's because when I first made this channel, I didn't make videos. It was just, you have to pick a name to make your channel to talk. So I picked Pink Pumpkin, and I dabbled around with videos, and they're all private and you're never going to see them. And I also dabbled around with a blog about some food or something, which just can't bother with that. But I feel like I found my thing with crochet. I'm really passionate about it. I really enjoy it. And it's something that I can, like, changes with me, which is why I like it. Anyway, so it was Pink Pumpkin. And then as I started to get into, like, the crochet community and started watching and eventually started commenting and chatting, because for a long while my phone wouldn't let me do it, and I don't know why. So eventually as I started commenting and speaking to people, and then I'd like find people on Instagram and find people on Facebook, and I always thought that people aren't going to know that Pink Pumpkin is Ruth and vice versa. So I added Ruthie onto it, so I was Ruthie Pink Pumpkin, and then I thought the people that I'm speaking to or commenting on their Instagram posts will know that I'm the same person that's commenting on the videos. However, I think that Ruthie Pink Pumpkin sounded silly. You might disagree, but it just didn't make sense to me. So I've now changed it to Pink Pumpkin Crochet. And I think it just explains what I'm about. But I'm still a pink pumpkin, apparently. I'm pink. I'm shaped like a pumpkin. No, that's not what it's for. Pink's my favourite colour. And Pumpkin was a bird that I had. And he was white, so I don't know why I called him Pumpkin. But he was a budgie. But, sorry, I thought I could hear the gate going. So, yes. I just like the name Pumpkin. So, and obviously, crochet. Clever me. So, if you wonder, if you've even noticed that it's changed, if you're wondering why it's changed, I'm still, obviously, I'm still Ruth. It's still me. Ruth, Ruthie, or whatever. And perhaps in the start of my videos I should like introduce myself for any newcomers, which, by the way, since the beginning of May, I counted earlier because I got like loads of subscribers in the last day. I've had like 10 since the beginning of May. That's amazing. Thank you. So hello to all my new subscribers. Please go back and watch some videos where I'm a bit less wacky, because I feel like I'm all over the place today. I'm like, blah, 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 and then I don't know what to make. I don't think I'm normally like this. I just don't know what to do with myself. I even tried making a list, but I put really boring things on the list and I didn't want to do it. Like sewing ends, finish off this, do more Doctor Who. Don't wanna. So, I'm now Pink Pumpkin Crochet. Please still refer to me as Ruthie Pink Pumpkin or Ruth or whatever. It's just changed, and I don't think I've changed anything else. No. So I think I'm gonna leave it there because it's already a 20-minute long video and I've only shown you these. I have made a couple of hats, but I feel like I'm gonna go away. I'm perhaps gonna watch this back and make sure it makes sense, and I'm gonna chill out a bit. I've got to nip to the shop when Kurt gets in. Well, go shopping when Kurt gets in. And I'm probably going to have a bit of a I don't know, either just sit down and do Doctor Who, which is mindless, or have a bit of a day off crocheting now, because I think I've just boggled my mind. But if you have ever felt like this, please tell me. Please advise me on what to do. I don't even know if I necessarily need to do anything, or just like wait it out and get over it a bit. But is this normal? Am I normal? Anyway, I will come back this week, hopefully, and do like a proper update and probably chat a bit more. I feel like I want to be on here more as well. I'm like barely making one a week, and I want to be here all the time, but I just don't feel like, also, like constantly doing big blankets, I feel like I'm not making enough progress to show you, which is stupid really, because that's not the point. But then I want to have something to show you. Does this any of it make sense? I don't know. Waffle, waffle, waffle. Anyway, I'm going to go because Kirk will be home any minute really, and he's probably just going to want to go straight away. So thank you all for watching. If you aren't already, please subscribe. We are ever growing, and there may be a magic number which may create some sort of event of things happening. That sounds really stupid, doesn't it? Just mean I think about doing a giveaway when I get to maybe like either 500 or 1,000 subscribers, but that's a long way off anyway. So thank you all for thank you all for watching. I hopefully will see you before the weekend, but if not, have a lovely weekend, and let me know what you're making. Might help. And I will go, I think. Yeah, I'll go. See you all soon. Take care. Bye.